Hey grade 12s, anyone struggling as hard as me this morning? Getting out of bed was not my favorite thing I've ever done. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys about where we're at in the course. So if you remember, just before the break, we were talking about these personal narrative essays, and I asked you guys to read a couple of them and then come up with a 5-criterion list. So that's 5 things that you feel that all good personal narrative essays should have based on the ones that you read. So now we're working with that list in the current task. We're taking it, going back to those original personal narrative essays that we read before the break, and we're trying to use our list to judge which we think is the most effective personal narrative essay and which we think is the least effective personal narrative essay based on whether or not they meet the criteria that you have outlined on the list that you created. So what I'm looking for this week, you're going to choose your most and least effective choices, and then in a 250-word paragraph, I want you to explain to me why you made those choices. So your decision should be derived from the list that you created. What I mean by that is refer to the criteria on your list and tell me about how that particular personal narrative essay is either doing a really good job or a really poor job of incorporating those things that you felt all good personal narrative essays should include. What this means is if you haven't made that list yet, that's going to be the first thing you need to do. Again, I linked to the discussion board below where those lists have been posted. Feel free to take a look. Remember that you can't see these lists until you post your own, but afterwards, go through, see what other people have said. Maybe you want to update your list in order to be able to make those choices about the best and worst of those examples. If you have any questions about what you're doing, please feel free to send me a page or email. Still working on those progress reports for you. In the meantime, please take a look at the note that I posted to the right of the screen here about the validity of that progress report. Just wanted to quell any concerns about the fact that colleges, universities, they can't see this mark update. This is just supposed to be a very premature indication of how you're doing in the course. More than anything, it's just showing you the that you've been logging in and doing your work, and if you haven't, this is supposed to be your wake-up call that you need to get your button gear and get those things done and submitted so that you're pleased with your mark, you're satisfied with where you're at by the time we get to midterms, which is a mark that the colleges and universities will see. Again, any questions, concerns about that, feel free to send me a page or email so I can clarify. We got 2 4-day weeks coming up, so we just got to make it to Thursday. I hope you guys have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.